just land on this road? I don't know. Could be. Yuki. I went to school with him. He could have stopped and picked me up. He's not going far, so. Yeah, but we used to have a lot of fun when we were kids, him and I. Oh, we do all kinds of freaking mischievous stuff. Groundhog accosts on the farms there. I'd have shooting competitions with them so you could peg off a groundhog at the furthest distance. Because all the old farmers are like, you boys got nothing better to do? You want to shoot some groundhogs so it don't break my cow's legs? I'm like, yeah, I'll buy you some ammo. So I get my 22, Jamie get his 22, Greg would get his 22. We'd be sitting there just pointing groundhogs all day. The missus would cook us a big frickin' lunch for, you know, suitable for a king. Make us big sandwiches and lemonade and life, you know, life was good before I had to work for a living. I still think it's pretty good now, but it was a lot easier back then, that's for sure. They'd give us $5 each. The farmer would give us $5 each for shooting groundhogs all day to a bunch of kids. Wow, and plus he'd pay for the ammo. So like for us, that was like, we would have done it for free. You know what I mean? Like, but we got lunch and $5. But me, it was more about the lunch. The lunch was the best. Did it a couple of times. And then I think he sold all his cows and horses and everything like that. Yeah. You guys want to do some haying? Oh, I can't. I got homework. Oh, you lazy bastards. Young lads like you should be doing some haying. Oh, I can't. I got to get an education. Got to go to school. Well, you could call in sick, you know. You know, farmers, they had a different way of thinking. Yeah. School's a waste of time. You need to do some haying. Yeah, it's like, did some haying a few times. Like, haying is one of those things you either love it or you hate it. You know, like there's no in between. So if you like being dusty and itchy and dirty all the time, which is normal for me, it's just, it's like, it feels like you're working in insulation all day. Now, mind you, all the stuff is automated now, so doing hay bales, they're all big round bales, and nobody gets out of the combine. They don't need the young lads, other maybe than to load up in the loft, but all that's all on a conveyor anyway, so just got one guy kind of stacking it, and that's it. Yeah. And this part of the road is also the bumpiest. And I got to hold my friggin' thing in gear. Headwind, headwind. So far, I'm not even going to say it out loud. So far, it's been a nice day. So far. Now, mind you, that truck might have just brought the headwind both ways. I kid you not, guys, there's a headwind both ways on this road when the wind blows. Which is usually almost all the time, so this morning's a bit of an anomaly. Oh, someone's getting a Kubota fixed. Into a faster gear. Mind you, I'm just going to take it home. My knees are awfully god-awful sore today. I think it's just because I was kicking a lot of logs. You know, like you cut a bit and then rather than roll the log, you kick it. I probably shouldn't have done that. Kick them apart, you know what I mean? I didn't have my cant dog yesterday, that's why. And my shoulder feels it today too. That's from the pole arm saw. Well, I'll just get my way home. Put her in the little sprocket. Get some more speed out of this sucker. Get her up to speed anyway. There we go. Oh, let me start to feel the breeze. Yeah, it must have been about 2 or 3 weeks since I've taken this thing out there. So, not sure what's going to happen with my bicycle fund for the winter. If it's going to make it till the spring. Hopefully it does, but next year I should have a nice light bike. Lightweight. That's the goal. Lightweight. It makes such a difference, guys. Drag makes the most difference, but weight makes the second most difference. Yeah, for sure. Oh, got a car coming. No use shifting up until he goes by. Yeah, so Melissa was telling me her season's coming to a close too there, because she does like gardening stuff, eh? So I say, yeah, mine's almost all done for that, for the grass cutting and everything. So got a few flower beds that I got to finish up, some annuals to cut down, then sit and wait for the winter. But Greg and I, the new guy, I might have him lined up for a job or two in the next coming weeks. So give him some work too, especially this time of year. It's like, Mr. Mayor, this time of year is when you get the most, you know, like, or the least amount of work, right? The most time off, so to speak. It's that transition between snow removal and grass cutting that really slows everything down. So I'm glad I have those other tools to do other things.